Hello, everyone, and welcome to Badass Us. That's right, that's who we are, Badass Us, here on Vision and Purpose Media Production. And always, we have another good one for you, and we have the whole team in the house today. So this should be interesting. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you had a blessed one. Yes, so who are we? We are women, accomplished and divine. Our men are brothers, accomplished and determined. Yet, as society see us, we must still change the narrative. Yes, that's right. That's who we are. Badass Us here on Vision and Purpose Media Productions. We be right back at you. See you on the other side.
It is key that you mind your mental health.
Hey guys, how's everyone doing this week?
Hi.
Use the 5 keys to mental
Well, this week
movement.
has been a really monumental week for me. I realized that I was not being myself.
Reaching out.
Upbeat, positive attitude person self, like you guys know me to be. I was
Staying
listening to the
upbeat.
teaching and get back to that happy, cheery self you guys of me.
This week's been kind of
Being
stressful
creative.
because of all of the workload that we have on online learning. So I've been trying to use different platforms and different websites to help ease my mind and ease my stress.
And what about you, Margaret?
Well, you guys know me. I just love to work with others and serve them.
Serving others.
Realize that when I serve others, my mind is off of myself.
That's right. And don't forget, self-care is key.
Self-care.
All right. So see you guys next week.
Right.
Bye.
Your mind matters.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Badass Us. Yes, that's right. That's who we are here on Vision and Purpose Media Productions. And it's time for us to just talk about everything. But I must first introduce my beautiful ladies. How are you, Belinda Stevenson?
Hey, not my full name.
Yes, yes.
Hello everyone.
Yes, and Marjorie Militant.
Yes, I'm doing all right too.
You know, it's been a while since all three of us
That's
been
very true.
together.
Belinda's always out and about.
Yes, you know,
I've been doing a little travel.
and you know, it's been October the 4th, but you know, we all kind of had, you know,
Yeah, a little break here
you
and
traveling, and then you know, Marjorie had some things, I had some things, the engineer team had some things. What's going on around here? Everybody had some things.
Yeah, just time to have
Living
some
life,
things.
that's all.
That's
Just
right.
living
That's
life,
true.
That's right.
but it
That's
was
true.
all good things, I must say.
Yes, it was.
Yes.
Yes.
So, and I like this. This is our fifth Tuesday. So the fifth Tuesday is our Freestyle Tuesday.
Yes.
Yeah, so if nothing else, you know, we're gonna talk about Thanksgiving. You know, how was it? What you do? What do it mean to you? You know, looking forward to Christmas coming up and all that good stuff.
And
Right.
Kwanzaa.
And Kwanzaa,
That's right,
yes,
that's right.
and Hanukkah, and all that other good stuff. So
True.
all
Cover
the-
it all.
Yes, we're going to cover it all here today. But before then, we thought it would be nice. We always talk about our engineer team and how much of a wonderful job that they do. So, guys,
Which they do.
yes, they do. And we have two team members who recently just came together, and you would think they've been together forever. You know, they tag team very well, and
Yeah.
I'm just always proud to say that, and especially when it's our young professional.
Right.
And then black men, I'm just going to
Yes.
say that
Yeah,
too.
you know how we
You
feel about our
That's
brothers,
true.
right?
Yes,
That's
yes,
right.
yes. So
Yes.
yeah, so we should bring them out.
Yeah. Why
You
not?
think so?
Yeah, we should.
I
Okay,
think so,
first
too.
we're gonna bring out. Let's bring out Jaden Ford. Let's see what he got to talk about today.
Hey.
See if he can
Hi,
hang with us
Jaden.
with
Hi,
this
baby.
conversation. No, yeah, that's right.
Look, we
Hey,
your aunties.
baby.
Hi, baby.
Hey, baby, how you doing today? We
Doing
doing
well.
fine.
hmm
Can you pop that gun?
I swallowed mine.
You swallowed it.
I took mine out. I didn't swallow it.
Are
though.
you on the air? Okay.
Y'all left me hanging. Look,
Belinda said she
commercial
swallowed
break, we
hers.
was like,
Who can pop their gum?
who can pop the gum? Belinda was telling us.
My
we had
aunt told me that you could not pop your gum unless you had a hole in your tooth. So when I was younger, I used to want a hole in my tooth because they would pop their gum all day.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, that's what she told me. You have to have a
That's
hole
so
in the back
funny.
of your tooth.
That is so funny.
That is so funny.
I think that was so she wouldn't have to teach me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
true. That's true.
Well, you know, we all have stories, and then they told us you just had to kind of like blow a little bubble and then pop it. So, you know, that was the first
Yeah.
thought. You know, so.
Nobody told me anything. I just started doing it.
Oh
You wake
yeah.
up and like
Out
one
of
day,
all
all of a
people,
sudden,
I would
Yeah,
never
I
thought to do
know.
it.
He said you
Exactly.
wake up one day, all of a sudden you're able to do it. Yeah, and
right.
that's pretty much how it goes.
Yeah,
too.
that's true.
You know,
That's true.
you can't wait to get to that popping stage.
Exactly.
And then when you get there,
You
know,
feel grown,
Yes,
especially
you
when you're
feel
a kid. You
grown.
feel grown,
Yes.
yeah.
And then my mom used to do this. Pop it one more time. Spin
Exactly.
it up. Put it here. Put it
Exactly.
here.
And don't have it in your mouth in church. Oh my.
Oh my
God.
goodness, you're in big trouble then.
What? That's worse than having it in your
Yeah.
mouth on TV.
Oh, yeah.
Stop us, Jada. Stop us. This your time to jump in
Yes.
and say, okay, guys, reel
Reel
it
it back in,
in.
yes.
Reel it on in. Okay, this is too much fun.
Yes.
You can tell we three haven't been together in a while. So, Jaden, so we're just going to jump right on in. How was your Thanksgiving?
My Thanksgiving was actually like amazing for me. I
Yes.
think I told my peoples it was like a top 3 Thanksgiving
Oh,
Oh,
for me
wow.
personally. I mean, and nothing like I've always been like big on like smaller stuff, but just like really enjoying the time. So this Thanksgiving, I have a mentor. He lives in Baltimore. He's a lawyer, and he's been my mentor since I was like in middle school. And for the first time, I went to Thanksgiving with his family.
Oh, that's nice. That's very
How old are you?
nice.
How old are you, hon?
I'm 21.
Oh.
yes.
A young professional.
Yes,
Young
very much so.
professional.
I love
yes,
that.
Yes.
So we went to Thanksgiving with his family. I ended up inviting my mom to go with me as well because
Oh,
she didn't
that's
really
so
have any
nice.
plans. And we go over there, and first my mom, she gets like really like into a conversation with their grandmother about planting and backyard stuff. So she's
Oh,
having
wow. She was in heaven.
she was having like a grand time because she didn't even want to go because she was like scared that you ever been to like a new person's house.
Yes.
Yeah.
You say
for
hi,
Thanksgiving,
and then you
yeah.
just,
Don't know if you're gonna like the food. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the
sit on
people.
TV the entire time watching the game because you don't really know who to talk to and stuff.
Exactly.
So the fact that she was able to go there and like have a really good time, that was awesome for me. And then every
Yeah.
single time, I always tell people how much I love going to see my mentor and them because like
Aw.
his whole family is like amazing. So and they just recently had a kid too after
Oh,
like
wow.
trying for like a very very long
Oh,
time.
that's
Like,
lovely.
Very
Aw.
it was nice.
Yeah.
Yes,
Very nice.
that was
a lot,
nice.
a lot
He
to be thankful for.
Yes, he
Yes.
gonna appreciate this shout out. You
That's
need to
right.
get,
Yes.
You need to send him the link afterwards.
Yeah.
Yes,
What's your
yes.
mentor name?
His name is Dominique Flowers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What type of
Okay.
law does he practice?
Dang.
Uh-oh,
Okay.
you better know. Now
put-
you
she put
can't
you on
sit
the
here and
spot.
say,
I
look,
hate to put you on the
We'll
spot.
come back to
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
We'll
we'll
come
come
back
back
to
to
that.
Yes.
yeah, you're gonna find out before it's over with, right?
Yes.
And
Okay.
then you can tell us. Yes,
Yes.
yes. But you know, you go to Prince George's Community College,
Yes.
and another person, because we did a story on you. Another person that you admire, you said, is one of your teachers there, because he comes from one of the local news channel here.
Yeah, I think he was on NBC4. His name was Lou Holder.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
yeah,
Lou
we
Holder,
serve
yes.
Yes.
Yes. So he's a teacher at PGCC now, and
Okay.
having his class like really made me decide I want to go into mass communications, just because he would always bring in new people from the station because he gets well connected, so he's bringing in all these new people from
Oh,
different
that's
areas of
wonderful.
communications, and you see them telling their stories, how they got into it, and things along those lines. So, just like that, you could feel the energy that he felt, like being able to teach, like, look at all these
Yeah.
people I was able to meet, look at all this. It's like-
Yes.
in a way, it was kind of sort of like teaching through bragging, but like just that energy made me
Yeah,
excited.
yeah.
Made me
Well,
excited.
the
Whatever
I
excitement.
works.
like that,
Whatever
teaching
works.
through bragging.
Yeah.
Whatever
Because that's
works.
what people identify
Yes,
with.
yes,
You can
yes.
name drop some names. They're like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially
And so
I
that's
think,
motivational.
Yeah, and I give her a say, especially in his line of work, since he teaching and he come from being on
Yes.
air.
Right.
He want to inspire the people, talk about some of the people
Exactly.
he probably had
Yeah.
a chance to, interview or just sit with and have
Right.
conversations and good
Yeah.
conversations like we are right now.
Yep,
So, Belinda,
exactly.
how was your Thanksgiving? If I
I
may ask.
had a great time.
Yeah,
I went
'cause
over.
you was going somewhere.
Yeah,
new
I went
and
over to my
different.
girlfriend's house, one of my ex-coworkers.
Yes.
I had a good time with her family. First time there, I'm family now because I
She
go
lives in Maryland.
Yes.
she does.
I
in
just,
Bowie.
I mean, you don't, you don't usually.
I didn't
Okay.
travel. Yes. Yes, but I went to
stayed
her
put
house.
this time.
I did, and I really enjoyed it. I met
Okay,
some
great.
phenomenal women.
Okay.
It's so
That's
wonderful
very
when you can
nice.
be in a setting with black women, successful black women, and just talk about anything, even the topics that are taboo. Because we did discuss a lot of mental health.
Yes.
Okay.
and it
Okay.
became real deep. We became emotional, and that was phenomenal. It was the Thanksgiving for me was like a reincarnation. You know, it's like I felt so
Right.
good leaving there.
Refreshed.
Yeah, was I refreshed and I was full. Oh my
yeah.
God! I went home with so much food, and then a friend brought me over so much food. I don't want to see any more food.
Oh, we was just. I'm
done.
wait. I'm gonna wait on mine.
Besides the McDonald's I just ate.
Yes.
That's so funny.
So,
That's funny.
Marjorie, how was your Thanksgiving?
My Thanksgiving was nice too. You know, with the pandemic, it's been really hard to spend holidays with everyone.
Yes.
But this year, my sister had Thanksgiving at her house, which she usually has a lot of holidays at her house. But my daughter and son split holidays. So I'm with my son on Thanksgiving and my daughter on Christmas. And her in-laws come to town. And Wednesday night, I go out with them to eat dinner. And then I don't see them Thanksgiving because they go to Pennsylvania. That morning, my daughter's mother-in-law sister called and said, "You guys can't come. I tested positive for COVID."
Oh wow!
So they called my sister, and so they came over too. So that was really
that was
a
nice.
blessing. It was really nice. So it was my daughter's mother and father-in-law and his brother and sister-in-law, and their sister-in-law. So it was a lot of fun. So my mom is 93. So she enjoyed Thanksgiving too. Saw all the great-grandchildren
That's wonderful.
and her grandchildren and her children. So it was a lot of fun.
Yes.
a lot of fun.
Yes.
Great.
Well, my Thanksgiving, of course, always start before Thanksgiving, just planning for the drives. Me and Belinda talked about that last week. And guys, I tell you, every year I keep saying, how can we out-top that, what we did the first year? Being able to give food away on Friday, then we did Sunday, then being with Steve Proctor. I thought we'd do something. That's 4,500 in one day that they did on Monday, and then food giveaway that Tuesday. And all I can do Wednesday was work and then cook because I'm used to hosting. But like you said, for the pandemic, I have not hosted in the last 2 years. So I was invited on my friend's house. But I called my in-laws and told them that I'm going to start back up next year.
Okay.
Yeah, because I do miss it, because at my house with my in-laws, they are huge. It's a big family. So it's usually about 15 of us in my house at one time. And that's just from my in-laws. And and we do our family tradition. We all go around and say what we thankful for. So, I missed that.
Right.
For the last couple of years, I have missed that. But going over my friend Tammy's house, it was fun. I got a chance to eat some more and watch my Cowboys win. I must say that part. Because I'm such a football fan. I can't wait till the other engineer get out here if I can rub it all up in his face. So, but anyways, yes. And guess what? I just ate all weekend. So by Saturday, I called Tammy. I said, Tammy, I just feel like a fat pig. I'm just eating the whole weekend. I ate Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I ain't even gonna lie, I had a little bit left yesterday, and I said, you know what, this is it. I'm Thanksgiving out, but I'm with Belinda, because I look forward to Thanksgiving, and that's what I do. The whole Thanksgiving, I just pig out. I cannot do this again for Christmas, because 4 weeks later, to have all this all over again.
I don't even want to see it.
Yes. So
The thought of it makes me sick.
Right, that's what I'm saying, because you eat until you're tired of it, actually. So it lasts me
Well, you
until
see
next
why
year.
last year Christmas I was eating Fruit Loops on Christmas when you
Yes,
called me.
Yes.
She said, "What you eating?" I said, "Fruit Loops."
Yes, and I had
Too much
talked my
food.
sister-in-law into doing Christmas brunch, which is better
that's
because I
good.
could eat.
That's good.
You got the both breakfast and that lunchy kind of
and it's a little
food.
different
Yeah.
food too.
Yeah,
Not as heavy.
So, and it's not as heavy. Yes. So I like the Christmas brunch. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's kind of fun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I have a question.
Okay.
Back to this gentleman
Of
here.
course. Yes. We got our young professional. here.
Yes. So, what do you want to do with your after you finish school? What is your path?
So I think my path would be TV broadcasting and getting into that line. So right now, I do the engineering here. At my actual job at Capitol Heights, I'm also the sound technician for their meetings. We've introduced podcasts and a whole bunch of other digital medias to our newspaper at PG.
Okay.
So we've have a couple things that we've already produced. So I'm already trying to get my experience up in that line so that I can really get into true TV broadcasting for some sort of network.
And also, he wants to start a sports show, and we're going to be working on starting a young professional show here with you all.
Yeah.
Right? So, did you look at football? That's my question.
Do I watch football? Like,
You want a sports show? I know you watch.
Yeah, of
I
course.
know. I'm just saying Thursday. Did you watch all the games on Thursday?
You just want to know if he saw the Cowboys game.
Yeah.
But you
just get to
did.
the
Bringing
point.
it up
I know
again.
you saw my
Bring it up.
Cowboys window, right?
Somebody wants to hear it again.
Before that Detroit look, somebody, the other engineer just
Don't say
shaking his
that.
head.
What you said about Detroit?
Yes.
Tread lightly.
But I gotta say,
Okay.
but the other game, Detroit game, I'm telling you, I always be rooting for Detroit. That was a good, exciting game, though. Right at the last minute, it just didn't happen. But
but as long as you were cheering for my home team.
yeah,
Okay.
of course.
That's
of
all that
course.
matters.
Okay.
I've been in love with them since
This would've
Peyton's
been a
age.
completely
You know what I'm
different
saying? The running back. So did you really get into the games and watch all of the games?
not on Thanksgiving. I did watch all the Sunday games, but bouncing around, so I wasn't really able to because I didn't just go to my mentors. I went to different houses. So of course there was skips, pauses, things like that.
And everyone doesn't watch football, Karen.
But
That's all you do on Thanksgiving is eat and look at football. I'm sorry.
but definitely on Sunday, I was
Nah,
definitely
just messing.
more so watching the games. And I'm not gonna say I'm a Lions fan, but there's definitely players in the Lions I root for.
Okay.
Simply because they're a really not good franchise.
Right.
So you always you do have
the
that
Commanders.
underdog.
I mean,
Yeah.
did I say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But we'll
Go
talk
ahead
about
and
that
sit at this
with-
table and be disrespectful to the Detroit Lions. Please
Yeah.
do.
What'd you say? Oh, the
I did. I better be nice about the Commanders for that other engineer back there immediately cut me off and take me to commercial break.
Well, that name doesn't even make sense. So
It just can take a long time to get used to that.
Yes, I'm telling
It's
you
just-
that. And then I'll wait till he come out here because everybody is ranting them about that revealing that they did. Oh my God, we thought it was gonna be something
big.
and it was.
they were
Okay,
calling
that's
it.
all I can say.
They were calling it a Nike mannequin on what's it called, social media. So
So sad.
Oh, what they say?
Sean Taylor.
Nike?
they were calling it a Nike
Yeah.
mannequin. The Nike
Yes.
mannequins they have on
just
displays.
wasn't him.
They were saying that's really how it looks.
Like a
Yes.
little, like he's in J.C. Penney's standing in the.
Yeah.
Window.
That's what
Okay.
they saying. It would look like a mannequin, display in the,
Yeah.
like a,
I don't watch football.
retail store.
I don't even understand it.
And then they was talking about that the jersey top part was Nikes and then the bottom was Adidas.
Oh.
So
Fashion faux pas.
Just tacky,
Yeah.
tacky.
They should have called the
Yeah,
fashion
yeah.
police.
okay, I'm telling you about the raised Joan River from the dead. I used to love her getting on everybody about their fashion. Did
I used to
y'all
love
used to-
Joan Rivers.
I'm
Yes.
there's a lot of people didn't like Joan River, but that was my girl.
She was straight, no chaser.
I
like
gotta
her.
say, she comes straight from the hip, okay?
Yes.
Look, you better have some tough skin hanging out with her. That's all I know. You probably too young to know about Joan River,
Yeah,
but
Yes,
you know.
21. Yeah.
I know,
When you
yeah.
be 22, hon?
What you say?
When is your birthday?
I'm missing June,
Oh, okay.
so yeah, I
That's
got a
coming up.
little bit
Okay.
till I get there.
Yeah,
Did you
summer
do anything
baby,
big
June
for your
what?
21st? I'm sorry, Ken.
So for my 21st,
You better not had a drink. Don't say you had a drink. I'm just messing.
well, of course, I went
There's nothing
to.
wrong with that, honey. We've
I'm
all
just
been there.
messing. I'm just messing.
It was just one, just to try it out. It wasn't really my thing, so I'm like a social, maybe like when all my friends are like a party, get like one, but it's not something I can really get into. But my mom took me to a restaurant, and then I went to Virginia Beach with some of my friends. But
Okay.
that was
That was
really
nice.
yeah,
So June or what? What exactly? June when?
Your
16.
birthday. 16.
June
Okay, June
16.
16.
So right in
It's
the
the day after my husband. That's why I
Oh.
fell in love with you so,
So you won't
much.
forget his birthday then.
I would not forget his birthday. And Marjorie, you remember we was at the event together.
Yes, I do.
This
He had a drink there. I saw him.
Oh,
Security.
She throwing you under the bus. Security.
Well, you hang out
Yeah.
with Auntie Blenda. I don't care.
it was fun. So
I didn't see that Yeah, but I saw the good conversation that we had.
Yes,
You know, and
yes,
I'll
that
tell
was a
you,
nice
so,
table.
Yeah, we had a
Mhm.
good table, and
Right.
and you are very. I must say that you handle yourself very well in a room of this diversity and strangers, because he was not shy. I sat
Right.
right down and started talking
Exactly.
to him. And we talked all night, didn't we?
Yeah, it was.
Because she can talk.
I was told by the people
Uh-huh.
when I was going there. They was telling me, they was like, they was telling me this would be a good chance to try to network. I'm not social enough that I can like walk up to some table. Hey, I'm Jaden. I'm like not at that level yet, but
Okay.
being in the area, I'm capable of having conversations and things
Right.
along that lines.
And that's good, though,
So-
because a lot
Yes,
of people
it
don't
is.
have that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yes,
that
exactly.
social anxiety and
I'm
everything like that
telling
is
you,
real. Yeah.
Because at 21, let me tell you, much as you think I love to talk, I was really like,
Really?
my palms are sweating, everything, talking to
Oh,
somebody
wow.
that I
would never
didn't
guess
know for
that.
the first time.
No,
Mhm.
I
would
wouldn't
never
have
guess
guessed it either.
Yeah.
Really?
I kind of think people are the same,
Yeah.
through their lives.
I've
Yeah.
always been
You
like
can
this.
improve. You've always been able to talk. And
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
I know.
Oh,
I
yeah.
went through phases. When I was like really little.
Oh, really,
Not-
little?
not- not really- not
yeah,
really.
because he's just 21.
I mean, like-
Yeah,
A lot
I just
younger,
messed
yes.
So
with
like
it.
starting off at like going my way back is
Yes.
like middle school. I used to be like really social. Like the first day of school, I said hi to like almost every single person I met. And then in high school, I didn't talk to anybody until like for like 2 straight years, 'cause I just couldn't really get over that hump of making social contacts. And then, like I said, now I'm like in a middle phase. So for me, it's definitely been like all over the place
Yeah,
in my
yeah.
social ability. So
And I think
good.
I've
So
always,
that's
I've
But you're
always,
working on it, so that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's-
and
And it's important in the field that you're in, especially.
yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and I would say, and he's doing well now, because we asked him one question and
And
he
we've been
just went to
talking-
town.
Yes, I'm
So,
so
yes.
proud of you, baby.
Yeah, yes. Your aunties are so
So
proud of you. So we have to take this commercial break, and we will see you guys on the other side, because we are Badass Us. That's who we are here on Vision and Purpose Media Productions. We'll be right back.
Oh, you were hoping it wasn't that. Okay. Oh,
Yeah, that's right. That's who we are. Bad
that's so funny.
Us. What? Who are we? We are women. Beautiful, accomplished, and divine. That's right. Bad us.
Instead of racking your brain.
Who are we? We are gentlemen. Our brothers, accomplished and determined. Yet, as society see us, we must still change the narrative.
Welcome back to B.A.A.D.
That's right. Who
Yeah.
the black community. Remember us? We are accomplished. We are determined. We are divine. We are of greatness. That's right. The black community. B.A.A.D. Us. Who are we? That's right. Who am I? I am the person committed to building
What
the
is it?
next community movement.
Is
What
my
about
question
you?
right? He should have come on though. That's hilarious.
Welcome back. Well, not technically welcome back, because you all been there the whole time. We realized we had some hot mics, right?
Yes, our commercial
Didn't know
breaks are
that.
so fun.
Yeah.
What you do, Belinda? I did.
Welcome back to B.A.A.D.
That's how
I
we
know.
do it.
I said I was going to do that coming back, didn't realize we had a hot mic.
So
'cause
we
have
already did
fun,
it,
So we
yes.
already did it.
Yeah.
But welcome back to B.A.A.D. Us.
Yes.
We have a good time here because we are truly family. So
Mm-hmm.
I hope we didn't say anything. Did I say anything?
No, I
Yeah,
don't
girl,
think so.
yeah, you
I talked about
did.
potato
Tell
chips.
some of your,
Mhm.
yeah, you know.
But that girl gonna be looking for you at 8:00. You know how you used to 3:00 somebody?
I know. Now I have to watch it now.
Mhm.
Anyway, it's always a hoot here. Well, welcome back. And we want to bring in our other young engineer.
Young
He is-
professional.
He is such a, I just love him. I love both of them.
Yes.
But this is what you call him, nephew Tommy?
Nephew Tommy.
Yeah,
Nephew Tommy.
Yes.
Come on in, nephew Tommy.
Yes.
Hey,
Anthony
baby.
Cooper, better known
Hey,
as
Anthony.
nephew Tommy.
Hey, Anthony.
How you
Doing
doing?
okay?
I've been waiting for this moment forever because he's the engineer, and when they first came, they were saying Anthony on the show. They have a show on Sunday, but I just always see him engineering the show. I never see him on the show, so this is great. So. The voice with no face. I love it.
Yeah.
So you always, kind of just talk in from behind.
Yeah.
So now you busted. Everybody knows
Everybody know who you are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's me.
The voice with the face.
He's real.
Yes, and I love it because he's just so innocent, and so you gotta tell us, how did you get the name Nephew Tommy?
When we first came here, we had a meeting with Miss Karen. My uncle, he always called me nephew, and our buddy Stan always called me nephew. So nephew just came like a general nickname for me. So everywhere I go, it's nephew, nephew, nephew. So when Miss Karen heard it, she was like, nephew, Uncle Steve, and nephew Tommy. Yep, there we go.
She loves the nicknames.
That's funny.
That's
funny.
It was so perfect because he was just kept saying, nephew do this, nephew do that, nephew do that. I said, okay, wait a minute, it's Steve and nephew Tommy, Uncle Steve and nephew Tommy. Yes. So we got our own Uncle Steve
That's
and nephew
right.
Tommy
That's
here.
right.
So we're gonna have to maybe we have to bring out Uncle Steve since we got nephew Tommy on. Can you tell jokes too?
Nah. It just will come out top of the head, just top of the head.
So how long you been engineering? Because you really love this.
I
You're
do.
good at it. And I'm going to get you for letting our mics be hot, though.
I know, right? Oh,
I'm
my
just messing.
goodness.
He was too excited about coming up. See, that was the payback for me talking about his commanders. That's what he did.
Where you want me to start? Because
How old are you, nephew?
24.
Okay, when you be
Okay,
25?
see? Yeah.
April 28th next year.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Towards game.
25, okay.
Yeah, so you be 25. That was a special time for me. You remember your 25th?
Do I remember all my birthdays?
Yeah.
I celebrate them all.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
okay, continue. So you're 24 and you love engineer. How long you been doing this?
I actually got back into engineering in like 2019 when COVID. No, I take that back. It's like 2018, right before the year COVID hit. I was engineering at Voxway Studio.
Yes, we know Reggie.
That's where I got my first actual start because I used to go there and just watch Stan, who used to be the engineer there too. He was a lead engineer.
Yeah.
And they was getting work back to back, and he needed help. He showed me the basics, and after that, I pretty much taught myself in the field, all the troubleshooting and everything. When I had questions, I asked them, of course. But other than that, that's how I got started. And then it just took off from there. After Voxwave kind of went down, I started doing this big production. That was like the biggest production I did so far, since I started engineering. And that was what I actually got nervous. I was doing Park Up DC, where they had the drive-in movies over by Stadium Army.
I remember that. When they was that was during the
pandemic.
Okay.
Yeah, I was pretty much working there. It was only 3 of us, me, Stan, and the other guy, Kyler. That's I called him my engineering brother right there, because we did everything together. But yeah, we did that. Building it, learn how to build it, take it down, how to structure the scaffolding.
Yes, I'm telling you now.
Okay.
But that is true about him. I can see him being self-taught because even in here, because everybody know that part is not my lane.
Right.
And so when something go wrong, he'll pull out his phone in a minute. Let's Google it. Okay, Miss Karen, let's try this. Okay, Miss Karen, they say let's. I said okay, hey, it's all in your hands.
He's got it.
Yes, Anthony. So we just enjoy you being here, nephew Tommy.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
But
it.
I'm gonna have to go ahead and put you on the carpet. So nephew Tommy, he took pride in always beating me here and having everything set up. But he's still that way. But now that he has Jaden, He's like, oh, I'm gonna break him in good. So
Yeah.
yeah, he loves getting here, and Jaden has everything set up. So nephew come in now. You know, you can tell he's the big chief. So he can come in, look over everything. Okay, this
Yep,
look
this
good.
where this look good.
Yeah. It's good to be in that spot now.
It do. It feels good.
That's funny.
That's good to have that relationship where you feel comfortable.
Mhm.
Because you know if you don't show up and he doesn't know what he's doing,
Right.
you're going to get the brunt of it,
Yep.
right? Yes. So that's good. It's a
Yes.
testament to how great
Really
he is
good.
as well.
Yes, because
Yes.
he did the show on Sunday. You know, our nephew Tommy let Jaden run the show all by himself on Sunday, and I went back and watched that show. It was good.
Yeah, he
His
did a good job on
transitions
it.
Was good,
Mhm.
and he didn't have a mic hot either. You know.
But nobody's talking about that.
Yeah. We're not talking about it. It's just only gonna be the running joke for the rest of the night. That's all.
Lord.
Yes, you got Miss Belinda all out here out of character.
Yeah.
Seeing me,
Out of
hearing me
character.
behind the scenes. It's okay. I'm like this anyway, you know. So it's all good.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
we gonna let him slide. He was just too excited to come out here.
Don't
with
let it
us.
happen
That's
again.
What it is.
It won't. It won't. It won't.
Yeah.
So I have a question. Just
Okay.
one question.
Yeah.
What do you what does your future look like?
My future, at this point, I'm actually going to school for engineering. I started, signed up for an open house at Omega Studios. That's like one of the top engineering schools in the city right now.
Okay.
So yeah,
Where's that located?
they got a school in Rockville.
Okay.
Not too
Not
far
far.
from you.
Yep.
I already knew
So
what
if you
was
ever
gonna
need some
say.
food or something, a meal,
come by.
Go by Auntie Margaret.
Yes. Oh,
Yes.
okay, great. Because
That's exciting.
Yeah, we've been talking about this because I was telling CTV and everything like that. So you want to?
How long is the program?
Well, it's like a semester course, so I can be done by sometime next year. This around the same time in December next year, I should be full on.
Because you already you're not going in there blind.
Right.
That's
good.
Oh,
Yeah.
they probably have all the state of the art equipment.
Yeah,
and
you already know I did a virtual tour. I did a.
You went crazy.
I was like,
happy, weren't
yes.
you?
Yes.
Very
Oh,
nice.
so then he can edit out his hot mic.
Out of the archives.
Yes. That's gonna be his first test,
Yeah,
right?
that's
This show,
right.
we're starting with this show right here. We're gonna remember this date. What's this? This 11/29/22, right?
Remember. So by the
First
time you
editing
finish,
show.
yep, this time next year is going to be off.
Yes. And we're gonna show the rerun.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
That's
Yes.
good.
Okay,
I'm
one
proud
more-
of you,
one more
though. I love
question.
it.
Oops, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
So how was your Thanksgiving?
My my Thanksgiving was great. My aunt usually always cook this jerk. She do a jerk turkey with the stuffing inside, so the stuffing is jerk too.
Oh,
Sounds good.
Yeah. So that's like the meal everybody fight over.
Oh, wow.
good because I've had jerk turkey, but I haven't had it with the stuff.
And she and her turkey's the only turkey I eat because I believe that turkey was too dry for me for a meal,
right.
so I never touched it on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. I used to hate it.
You put all that gravy on it.
Yeah. And I don't like gravy either.
Oh,
so
okay.
that's
You have
so
to.
I was like, ugh, yes. But what fast food restaurant made it popular?
Popeyes.
Okay, yeah, Popeyes.
I heard they have the best deep fried turkey.
Yes,
What?
that's what I.
Yes.
Yes,
I never
remember
heard that.
I have
The-
never
I
had it.
remember I'm sorry. I remember the first year Marjorie that they came out with it. I mean, it was live.
Like that chicken
yeah.
sandwich.
Like, yeah.
Like that chicken sandwich. Yeah.
No, but
People were fighting over that thing.
A friend of mine, he told me, he said, Belinda, I did not know for years that my mother was not cooking this turkey.
Oh no, that's
Oh.
Yes.
So
He
she
said
was
the best
ordering it.
I never
best
knew they
turkey.
had that,
But then
though.
my girlfriend, Jennifer, she just recently told me, she said, well, she begs to differ. She says Honey Bake has the best fried turkey.
Wow.
Honey Bake has fried turkey too.
I guess she says better than Popeyes. So
Wow.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
That's so funny.
But I remember that because it was just outstanding to me that fast food restaurant was getting. I mean, just numbers
I
out
heard
the
the
roof
creme de
I'm
for
sure.
they
Yeah, they were making big money on that day.
So then that's what I mean. They started making the fried turkey popular,
Right.
and spicy. I guess because that's where everybody said it kind of had that little spice, kick.
You didn't
to
bring
it.
us any?
It's gone.
You said everyone
Well,
fights
you saw
over
your
it.
auntie
y'all-
next year, and she got to feed your other
Yeah, we're
aunties.
putting
our-
well, me
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Marjorie, because she doesn't
Yeah.
need
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
So.
but that's okay. She can make me some jerk salmon.
No. We're talking about turkey.
I know. No, that's what I call Little Miss Diva. I'm giving her a shout out. Little Miss Diva texted me and she said, "What was your meal?" So I told her what I cooked. She said, "That was pretty unusual." I said, "You remember I don't eat turkey?" She said, "Yeah. How did I forget that?" Yeah. So when I told her I did a stuffed salmon, she was like,
What's
"That's
the stuff
unusual."
with crab meat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Crab meat
I
and
was gonna
shrimp.
say.
Stuff I can't eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't have seafood. Poor baby.
I can.
Ooh.
I can.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what I do about seafood.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Oh my God, seafood is the best,
Ooh,
right?
yes.
Yes, yes.
That's what I've heard.
That's what you heard. Poor baby. I'm
That's all
sorry,
good.
but that's okay.
Are you
I eat
allergic?
enough for you.
I'm allergic. I would die.
Okay. I mean, I had a reaction one time too. So to
Well,
shrimp.
Oh, well, you better
I
be
have
careful.
an EpiPen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
So.
I had a reaction before one time. It's just like the hives and the itching of the mouth.
Throat
and things.
closing up.
But then it was extreme.
Oh, that's the throat closing.
Yeah.
Anaphylaxia.
Yeah. And you still eat it?
Well, I think what I figured, I know I'm so terrible, but it never happened. It happened like about maybe 6 years ago. And I think that it was because we were by the water eating the shrimp, like they were really fresh.
Marjorie, I tell you, make sure you have your pen.
Okay,
Even
I
if
do.
someone's cooking it at a hibachi, you just never know.
I know, but I'm just a seafood person.
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess
So-
you love it to death. But go ahead.
So my question is, did you look at the games?
Of course.
And
Of course
all
I did.
Weekend,
Mm-hmm.
So did you like the games on Thursday?
I like some of them. Some of them was alright.
Okay.
Which ones did you not like?
I guess say which one you did.
It was this
really
team
like.
that had this weird stars.
Some odd team.
You talking about the American team, the
I
number
guess-
one team that everyone loves?
everyone.
I
Yeah.
bet
These do not use
America's most hated team.
Especially if you're a Commander fan, whatever name that is. But
Don't get me started on that name. I
Yeah.
wasn't with that name either.
No,
Yes,
that wasn't our choice.
But you
You
know
know.
what? I will give it to you, true Washington fans. No, you all are admitting that you don't like that name.
Yep.
Yeah.
But one thing about Washington fans, we are true to our team. We accept the
very
facts.
true.
We accept the facts. If we
Yeah.
trash, yeah, we trash.
Yeah.
I mean,
We're doing better.
Yeah, we
Doing
doing,
better.
yeah.
With Heineke
I'm not- I
in.
don't-
So,
I like
so
Heineke,
do you think it
the
really
quarterback.
come from the switch of putting in Heineke, or is it just the change of Heineke and then the morale of his? I just think it's more of his action, his morale.
Yeah,
He
Yeah.
just,
I think
so
it's
the
deeper
team-
like in the
yeah.
locker room type situation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody just gravitate to him and want to play better because I don't know what it is with Heineke, but they love Heineke.
I know,
He
yes.
love
And,
Heineke.
and I'm definitely not a fan, but I like his energy and that.
He
And
has
And
to
that's
say.
important.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is
it
important.
really is.
Yeah.
It is.
He's an activator, you know?
And-
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely,
Yeah.
because they've been winning since he's been
Right,
playing. You
right.
know, to the point that they didn't even put back in their starter. You know.
Yeah.
Who?
Well, they needed that.
You
motivation.
said yeah. What's his name again? Yeah.
Carlton?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. They needed the motivation, though.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Because the
Bitch.
thing about that team is that they always have good players. They just could never put it together.
Yeah.
So he's like the leader, to get them motivated.
That's good. That's good to have that. That's important.
Yep.
Yes. I tell you.
Uh-huh.
But I tell you one thing. I'm coming for Philly. That's who we coming for. We just.
Somebody else got to get them. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna point who gave them their first L dub, but
I know the team on the
Commanders.
at the lowest totem pole, but it's always like that. They the ones that always come in and upset your world,
granted, this was our second time playing them. They beat our heads in the first time. I feel like it was revenge. They had it coming.
I love
right.
it. I love it.
That's true.
So Belinda, let me ask you a question. Do you like any sports, or you just don't like football?
You know, I've never been a person that's been into sports. Even in school, I've always danced, which is a sport.
Yeah.
But
It
I'm a
is.
girly girl. I don't want to see football and basketball.
Oh my
and-
goodness.
You see,
I'll watch it. I'll go to the Super Bowl parties. I'll come to your
That's
house
so
and watch
funny.
it just for the camaraderie.
you'll
But-
talk through it. That's what you.
I'll
look
ask
like.
a lot
Yeah,
of
she
questions.
Yes.
What just happened? I go, what?
Yes.
I know
See,
touchdown. I know when they kick a field goal. I know when someone's
The
getting
main
tackled.
things.
And my son played on 3 teams, and I just be out there running down the field with him because I don't know what's going on.
That's so
I just know he needs to run.
Look,
That's right.
run,
Right.
my baby.
Oh, I-
You was one of them parents.
Yeah, I'm sure she was.
Running down the field with him. And when he wrestled, I was on the floor.
That's so funny.
Yes, I was. I was one of them parents.
Oh Lord, he put her
Because he
out.
went to a school where everyone's so snooty tooty. The women wear their heels when they come and pick up their kids.
To the games like that.
Yeah, not me.
Until you know.
You be running with them. Got your tennis shoes
I mean,
on.
look at who
Did
rat.
you show up?
I showed up and showed out. My son want to see his mama out there representing, not sitting in the
That's funny.
stands
That's right.
talking to
That's
the other
right.
parents. I could talk to y'all later. I come in to see my child. So yeah, I'm running up and down the field. I'm that mother. Go Josh, kill him.
You don't even know what's going on. Now I'm totally opposite. I know every sport from A to Z. I love almost every sport. The
Well,
only
you probably played sports because I saw those legs.
I ran track.
You can tell.
But my kids played every sport. They both played baseball. They both played rugby. My son played football. My daughter was a cheerleader. They did everything. So, man, I just love sports. I always loved sports.
Yeah,
When I was
you
in
can
high
tell
school,
you're
I
an
wanted to
athlete.
play football.
We saw them legs that day.
Yeah.
Yes. And
It's like a cinder block.
I was a little tomboy myself.
I
I
picture that.
love
picture
the
that.
sports.
Yeah.
I love sports.
Mhm.
Yeah, I really
Tennis,
do.
everything.
Yes.
It's,
I'm gonna get you
That's
on the
a-
tennis
yeah.
court then. I'm
No,
gonna
I
see
didn't
what
say I
you
could
working
play
with.
tennis. I like it.
Oh,
I
I
can
gotta
play.
say, I'm
I'll
gonna see
get out
what
there
you
and play.
working
I'll
with.
play with you.
Girl,
'Cause I
please,
try
I'd
racket-
be bored with you.
Serena ain't got nothing on me. No, I'm
What?
joking.
That sound like a
Yeah,
challenge.
let me tell you, I would talk trash.
Look,
I'll come in up there
Serena
full
can
gear.
beat you
And
blind
I can see you
girl.
now with your little vibes
Oh,
around.
I'm
and
a being.
your
I'm a
little skirt.
being. I'm geared. Trust me.
But
And
that's
can't
me.
play word for lick.
Let me tell you, my husband was first teaching me, y'all. I go out there like every week. I'm out there like talking smack, like I got this. Like if you was on the court beside us, you gonna think I'm about to hurt him for real. And then you see the balls go whoop, whoop, whoop by me. I be like, oh, okay. All right, but eventually, I got a little rhythm, got a little groove, because he was a good teacher. Because if I'm not learning, then he's not
Right.
really doing a good
Exactly.
job, right?
But
That's
I went
true.
to play racquetball. Me and my
Okay.
girlfriend Jackie.
Now, I can't do that. Or tables tennis.
We played racquetball at PG Community College. This was
Okay.
some years ago.
Uh-huh.
And a friend of ours had invited us to come and play. We was like, okay, we'll come. Girl, I did not know those balls come that fast.
Yeah.
I would
Racquetball is
never.
rough.
Mhm.
So you
never.
would never.
Never. I
But
thought
you,
I
but
was
you
gonna
look
die.
cute though, didn't you?
I did. Oh, I did. I did.
Oh, yeah.
Because the first thing he said was like, you did not come here to play racquetball.
Yes,
Makeup
yes.
on and everything.
Yes.
I came out there looking like Tammy Faye Baker, mascara all down here.
By
Girl,
the
I
time
said,
you
never
finish
again.
sweating.
Never again.
Now I do. Now that's the girly part in me because my workout, I cannot just put on any kind of workout clothes.
You
It
gotta-
gotta be
yeah.
cute. It
gotta
gotta be cute.
coordinate.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
you gotta coordinate. You gotta coordinate. And I think that's the only time. But for me, it had to be in the tomboy. I think the only time a female should wear tennis shoes is when you're doing something athletic. I'm sorry. Outside of that, I don't like seeing tennis shoes.
I don't know. I be rocking
You don't like
mine
my
now.
tennis shoes that I have on today?
I didn't see them.
The
Let me
gold-
see.
Let me show you.
Oh, look at that little foot.
I,
I like those.
Yeah, those are cute. You know who told me to get shoes like these?
who?
The one who does the Kiana.
Kiana.
Yeah, she said you
yes.
always have on heels. You know what
Mhm.
you do is just get some blinged out tennis shoes
That's
and wear
right.
those
That's
instead.
right. I like those.
Yeah.
Yes. And you know what? I'm going to tell you the truth. I didn't even like Timberlands. And now, until Timberlands finally came out with the heel, I got the first pair when they first came out with
Time's
the
up.
heels. Yes. And so that's when I started wearing,
Yeah.
the Timberlands. So, yeah. But, nephew,
That's funny.
yes. So we need to get you off of this
Oh.
mic and get on back.
I gotta
in
get back
there
to
and do-
work.
Yeah.
Back to work.
Yes,
Slacker.
yes. And make sure Jaden doing his job right back there. Well, it's been fun having our engineer team out. You met two of the team, and guys, you're doing an excellent job. We always say that, but now everybody got a chance to put put the face to the names that we always talking about.
Yeah,
so
right.
thank
and make
you.
sure the mics are not hot. Thank you.
Yes. We be right back at you before Belinda can cut up on commercial break. All right, we be right back. Vision and purpose.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Tania McQueen. I'm the Residential Services Manager for Prestige Community Resources.
What our new facilities are respite centers. We're opening 2 in the city right now. Hopefully we'll expand to more. But respite centers are a place where people can come and get a little additional support with their mental health. Our one on Eastern Avenue is for men, and our one on Minnesota Avenue is for women. Our facilities are for all DC residents, especially focusing in on those in Ward 7 and 8. So they're really nice, and I'm excited for consumers to actually see them. What are the services that we're going to provide? Therapy, case management, medication management, all provided by professional staff, a licensed nurse practitioner, psychiatrists, sociologists, social workers, and then our paraprofessionals, our case managers. It's just a place where you can come and get the supports that you need to work on your personal goals, as well as to get your mental health straight. Simple, single adult, 18 years of age or older, a DC resident. You need to have insurance, but if you don't have it, it's okay. Still come, we'll work on getting you insurance. Have to have a negative COVID test, a negative TB test, and be willing to work on your mental health. For more information about respite services, you can contact us at 202-796-5000 or hit us up on our website at www.prestigecommunityresources.org.
Welcome back to B.A.A.D.A.S.S Us.
That's how the breaks are, right?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. This has been a great show. I'm so glad that we were able to bring out the engineering team, our young professionals.
Yeah,
that's a lot of fun.
That was different. That was a lot of fun.
Yes.
We got to make sure we keep
all
that
us
up.
young guys. I'm
yes,
sorry.
yeah. We got to keep
bring out the big kahuna.
Yeah. Oh, Uncle Steve. Uncle Steve in the building.
I'm one of the young guys. I'm waiting for y'all to ask me how old I am too.
Yeah. So
how old are you, Uncle Steve?
So Uncle Steve, how old
officially
are you?
or unofficially?
Officially.
Officially, I'm 41.
Okay.
Unofficially, I'm what you say 21.
Yeah, 21 and 24.
I'm between 21 and 24.
Well, how old do you feel?
I feel about that age some days.
I know.
Some days.
Yeah.
You feel your age, right?
Yeah.
That's what I said. I was like, getting out of that car, Marjorie. We got this thing about, when you in small cars, you got to sit in cute. You got to get out cute. Shoot.
Your car is too low. You have a vet.
Let me
Y'all
tell
have
you.
too hard to get out.
All that eating I did this weekend, I'm rolling. Ain't no getting out cute, nothing. Next week, I'm going to be back cute. This week, I'm just rolling.
Just hoping you can get up once you roll out.
And look, doing like, oh, I said, ooh, I feel old today. Yeah, so this is funny. You want to introduce Marjorie for the inspirational moment?
Oh, we're doing that first? Okay.
I thought we was going to talk
Caught
to
me off
Uncle
surprise.
Steve.
Oh, I thought we said. Oh, well, see, that's what happened on commercial break. Yeah, we could keep talking to Uncle Steve.
Yeah, we got it. We don't even know
I'm
him.
glad you're here. First off, let me say I haven't been in the studio in about a month, so it
I know.
feels.
See,
you haven't been on the
So
show?
we always just talk about
Yeah.
that. It was but we had great intentions. Every week we say, okay, we coming. Then the day of or something happened, we we call each other, okay, not this week. So
Yeah, I came back in here like, oh man, this feels like this is a whole new situation.
Yeah. But you miss it though, right? When
Yeah,
you
that's
come in
what I
like,
said.
yeah. You can see it on his face on Sunday when he came. He's like, wow, I've been a whole month.
Yeah. I need to
That's
come back
funny.
and sit on your show.
Yes, I
we
know
we're,
we
we're
had fun.
officially back Sunday. So
Okay. Yeah, I
Yes,
enjoyed my
yeah.
time there. When you and I both
Yes,
were there,
that's what
I
I
just
said,
enjoyed it.
yeah,
I
Yeah.
it
told
was
you y'all
fun.
welcome anytime because we
Yes,
we free flow for the most part.
Yeah.
Yes,
love
yes,
it.
and mentioning that, I was waiting on you to come on, Uncle Steve, because officially today we kicked off the toy drive,
Okay.
and I know you've been promoting it for us already.
Yes.
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 So,
I actually wanted to talk because I'm also thinking about trying to help boost that Friday. So I know you have 2 to 4, right?
12 to 3.
12 to 2, 12 to 3, yeah. That evening, if I can get that evening free, I'll just stay through so that'll give people a chance to drop more stuff off. So
Okay.
try to stay to 6 or 7.
Okay.
And I'll probably get some little refreshments. So, people you always want to come out for a little food or something to drink. So,
Yeah,
and
well,
drop
you-
off an unopened toy.
You heard it here first,
There you go.
okay? That it's gonna be an extended toy drop off
There you
on
go.
Friday. No, it's
That's-
gonna be Friday,
The 16th.
December the 16th.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And we're giving them. We work with our Concern for Our Kids. This will be our 8th year doing the Christmas, but altogether we've been with them now for probably about 8-10 years. Because we started out foster care is Awareness Month is May.
Okay.
So we used to for the first 2 years we was taking the
didn't know that.
kids
That's why I said
bowling,
that, yeah.
you know. Yeah, so we look. That's what who was there always say? Ask Karen, she know all the
All the
awareness.
money. Yes, she does.
So we started off taking them bowling, and I used to have the police chief to come out to the bowling alley
That's
bowl
nice.
with
That's
us,
very
and
nice.
talk to them about bullying and everything. So then after probably 2 years after that, then that's when we start doing the toy. Because I got so close to them, we start doing the toy drive, Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Then
That's very nice.
taking them to recitals, dance recitals, because that's what we have in common.
Yes.
Man, we gotta do that. Let's go
Yes.
see.
What kind of
Oh,
dancing?
yes, I'm
Yes.
all for it.
I'm
What kind of dancing,
serious.
Belinda?
Modern dance. I
Okay.
did modern jazz. Yeah,
Okay.
I did most
I
of
can't
see,
help.
and
I
that's-
can't help
yeah.
myself.
We
Hold
did
on.
the same thing. I
I'm-
did modern jazz
Yeah.
and
I
then
would love to find a class now.
Oh yes.
Loosen up these bones, girl.
I'm telling you.
I can barely touch my toes.
Marcellus, we coming back. We coming back. Marcellus, we coming back to you, okay?
Cheap plug moment. I'm so used to doing it. My daughter has a recital at
go ahead.
Crossland December 17th at 1:30.
wow.
She's
Oh,
ballet. Please
What
buy
a
a
baby
ticket
girl.
to support.
Yeah.
You know
Girl
what?
out
That's
there
our
somewhere.
tour drive giveaway. So I'm gonna make sure I donate a ticket. How much is the ticket? Put it on out there.
I believe the tickets are $8. I believe.
Okay,
That's
he
a
gonna
good
find
price.
out before the show
Yeah,
is
I'll
over
find
with.
out for sure,
And then
yeah.
Jaden supposed to be finding out what kind of lawyer his mentor is
So we can
before the
bring him
show
up
is
by the
over
end
with.
of the show.
So yeah,
Everybody
so we
always
got
need a lawyer.
we got 2 things we gonna have to give you updates on before the show is
Right.
over with.
Tell you right now,
Okay.
I'm ready.
We got to start bringing our pen out here so we can write this stuff down.
No, I just
Okay, I'm just making sure.
I
'cause, you
just
know,
called it out. 2
sometimes people
things.
sneak out on you.
Exactly.
We ain't
Exactly.
letting them sneak out. See, he doing his homework
Okay.
now.
Yeah, Uncle
Uh-huh,
Steve. But
Uncle
we
Steve.
also, I want other people to hear about your
Your
show that
show,
you have on
yes.
Sundays.
Okay, so first off,
What is it that you do?
we are ABX Abstract Excellence. Where do I start?
What they
with
say,
that?
gifted?
Yeah, gifted, art, and driven.
Okay.
Also,
Oh, God.
acronym for
I like
God,
that.
G-O-D. That's
Gifted.
what we founded in.
Oh, wow.
Where do I start with abstract excellence? Okay, first off, as I tell people, it's a vision. It's a vision God put on me via praying one night. Well, actually, I was praying after the fact because my little girl was driving me crazy. She was a baby at the time, and it was like 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying to walk and put her to sleep. Somewhere between the walking and putting her to sleep, I don't know. I fell asleep on the couch, but I thought I was still woke. And abstract ministry and outreach is what I was dreaming about. Visual, I still really to this day don't know. But
Just
I do
place it
know
on
that
your
it was
heart.
very
That was
clear.
that was
because
nothing
I
but
could-
God.
I love that.
I
That's
could
how
see
God
certain
does things.
people and certain things in the situation. So I saw my sister in this building along with, and this was a random one. The girl at the church, Megan, she was there helping my sister, and I remember that so vividly because I'm like, that is like we're not tight, we're not cool. Like it was. So
They not tight. They not cool.
well, no, we are
I'm
now.
just-
We
I'm
are
just
now.
messing.
We are.
I'm
She's
just
actually
messing.
That
part of
moment in
that
time.
as well. Yeah, but
Exactly.
during that time, we weren't on
That
that
had a
level.
relationship.
So that led to because it wasn't immediate. because
Right.
it was abstract ministry and outreach. That's what it was initially.
Mm-hmm.
So through time, different things happening.
Yeah.
God said, "I'm excellence."
Yes. Yes.
And that's abstract excellence was born. And the name, I had to change the spelling because it was when I went to go trademark it, it was already trademarked. One part of it was trademarked this way and that way. So the spelling was kind of, it's XCILENCE. So it's that it wasn't a slang thing. It was just
Right.
what
Yes.
related to it.
Yeah. Oh,
Necessity.
But I like that.
Standing out.
Yeah. So because
Yes.
I changed, well, because God said change, because I didn't want to. The thing what I believe my purpose and my walk was not to, and it's nothing against anybody else. It's nothing against religion. Just I didn't want to pound anybody over the head with what I believe my purpose was, which was to lead and to create and to chase greatness in whatever way it is for the next generation. However it is, even if it means that I miss it, they get it.
Exactly.
So in understanding that point, sometimes with our youth, I'm sorry, y'all.
I was saying
Because that's been of service.
No,
basically.
guess
Yeah.
what? We having an inspirational moment anyway. See
Yes,
how God works?
that's
Go ahead.
right.
Go ahead on.
No, through that, I didn't want to come off as the preacher because understanding the youth,
That's right.
it's
yeah,
how
meet them where they
meeting
are.
them where they
Yeah,
are.
right.
versus where I
Exactly.
want them.
Exactly.
That's it. So
Exactly.
the whole that's where it was born, abstract excellence, and the gifted art and driven was my nod to listen. This goes nowhere without God. So I can't. And anybody that pays attention to it, you see it immediately. Gifted art. Oh, G-O-D.
I did. Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that was the way to keep
God,
the
God
base
in
up.
it.
Yes, exactly.
And everything else is kind of snowball. So abstract, the show was never part of this vision. This vision was really an outreach thing I have, and I'm going to get to that point where I want a building where I can house tutoring and sports and nutrition, and I
Yes,
want to
he
do
a big
agriculture on the
sport
back.
Oh,
porch
that's,
where
that's
it's
big.
teaching how to
Yes.
grow, different things. So this building is going to come to play. I even want an office space for us to be upstairs, and we'll have studio space where we can teach engineering since they do that part of it.
Because I know you're big on the whole holistic approach to medicine as well. Yeah,
exactly.
So,
So
yeah.
all these things that I feel like we don't get, our children aren't getting, is what this building is about. However, through God's plan, it's that God will take you wherever you go. I've podcast, a show, and wrote a compilation book, which never planned, and clothes and different things. So it's a lot of things, but all the things that it is, that was never what I saw in this vision. And the long-term goal is to get in this building at some point. But
Right.
And
I love
I'm
it.
gonna tell you just how God works, okay? Because I used to call it the community center. I always just said I'm gonna be in this building, and it's gonna be a community center. And what was in it? So when I was telling my partner about it at the time, Denzel, then he named it Virtual Village. So we was going to have nonprofits on one side. We was going to have incubator space for a regular office. We're going to have a grant writer. We wanted to be able to teach them, because a lot of times our community mental health.
You know, that's my area.
You
Yes.
Yes, and so we wanted to use the media to express ourselves, teach them, return citizens, have culinary arts in there, because they really are gifted with their hands and everything and vision. So we was going to be able to give them training and then hire them to come back, because we was also going to have an event space in there. We was going, so they can do the culinary, then we had the media train them, and then they can work and be the engineer. So so I'm gonna show you. I'm telling you, to the point that Denzel, because he IT kind of graphic guy a little bit, I'm telling you, it was right here. And then the next day I came to work, he had drew it out for me. He's like, "This what you talking about?" I was like, "Oh my gosh!"
I wish I had my book.
Yes.
Nephews, I have a sketch. I'm not even called a sketchbook, a notebook that I've been writing in. And even my phone, I have notes from 2012. Somebody told me, actually, I'm not gonna say somebody. Shout out to my mentor back in college, Dr. J. He used to tell me all the time when I was in college, write everything down. I'm like, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. So
But
I want to say, after my god sister passed away in 2011 from cancer, year after that, her father passed away. I was talking to her mother, and she was like, it's also why I take so many pictures for the record, but don't miss a moment. Like, if you think of something,
That's
write
right.
it down. If
Right.
you
That's
if you
right.
feel it in that moment, take a picture.
That's right.
You never know when it's gonna be your
That's
last
true.
time.
That's
You
true.
have
Seize
no
the moment.
idea.
That's
Like
right.
this might be your last time leaving out the door. If it is, you want to make sure you have covered everything you wanted to cover.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're
Time
truly
that
living
you're
in the moment. You
And-
don't miss things. You
Yeah.
know.
And
So-
I'm telling you, and that's just it. I stayed up working real late last night because I knew I was going to take off at after early morning to go to a service because the chef Hyde here in Prince George's County passed away, and he was retired. And just next week would have been his retirement because we have a newly elected sheriff.
Yeah.
And yes. And guys, I'm telling you, when I was there, exactly, everybody was saying the same thing about him, how he just, made such a big impact in our community, made such a big difference. Whatever was placed on his heart, he did it. And I believe in that. We have to make sure whatever God placed on our heart, and no matter what nobody else think or say, you have to do it. You have to be in your purpose and, and just go for it. And I believe in that because sometimes, people can sit around and say, look at us and say, we never satisfied. I get that all the time. Karen, you never satisfied. You keep yourself so busy. I was like, no, when God placed something on your heart, to me, if I don't do it, I'm being disobedient, and I'm never going to be disobedient to what he put on my heart to do, so, hey, so if I'm never satisfied because I'm working for my God, hey, then I'm just never going to be satisfied, and so, and I know me and Belinda, we talk about that all the time and they telling us to wrap it up, but I just want to go around and see how we got the inspiration moment in anyway. So just final thoughts, Belinda?
I love the whole idea of what you're doing, and I love this lady here dearly. This is my sister, and I love her so much because she pours into so many people as much as she can. I don't even know how she has anything left in her cup. Yeah,
Oh, thank
but it's
you.
important.
That's
But
sweet.
we've connected, and she know how big I am on mental health, and also I said I'm not going to live
we
this.
gonna do something.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
telling you, we about
and
to do
I'm not
something
leaving
big.
this earth until I get me a transition home for women coming out of prison. I'm not leaving this earth until that is done.
You heard it here first.
I love what you're doing too, and I think when I'm hearing you all talking about things, I think that what we are doing is trying to build our community.
Yes.
We need to have, we need to have, there are places like I talk about where my dad is from that were independent communities, black communities doing their own thing. You said something about agriculture, growing their own food, building their own homes, all of that. So that's what we're doing, is trying to pour
And
back
talk about
into
your, I'm going to go ahead on and selfish plug, as you say, have you to talk about your nonprofit that you want to start.
Yeah, and that's also
What is your nonprofit, hon?
just to be able to help women.
Oh.
Yeah, to
That's
be
cool.
able to do all the things that I'm talking about now.
Oh, see, and see how that works. Yeah, so
you
we.
change a woman, you change a.
Yes, exactly.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes, you do.
That's a heavy
Yeah,
statement. We don't
yes.
have enough time. I'm about to come back and
Yeah.
talk. But
We gonna talk about that.
'Cause I was having a discussion about that earlier.
But
about,
it's so true.
talk.
So okay, recap real quick. The two things did we find out?
How much the ticket?
How
for
much
your
the
daughters?
ticket?
$8.
Okay, and
Did we find out what type of law your mentor?
Oh, okay,
Okay,
yes,
that's a
yes.
good lawyer.
Oh,
That's a good lawyer.
Sounds
That's
like
why
Social
the
Security.
yeah, Social
Right.
Security. That's
Family-
so family
family
practice.
practice,
yeah.
Mhm. So
Right.
yeah, that's always a good one to have. Well, guys, as always, the time just goes so fast. Yeah,
I love it though.
Yeah, before we go, hold on. We are back this Sunday. We
Yes,
will
go
be
ahead.
on from 2 to 3 p.m. every Sunday, unless we are not there and it's a repeat. Sunday, Abstract Excellence, ABSTRAKTXCILENCE. 2 words, all platforms, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook.
and that's
everything.
Everything.
This is Uncle Steve and nephew Tommy be in the back running the show. Yes, and
And we're
you know,
coming back out.
Yeah,
Karen,
we're coming
gonna
back.
come back out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Please.
coming
And
back.
and this is our new chief of staff of the studio, and I'm
Well,
glad
hey,
to
hey, now
look.
you
I'm
know.
glad.
Hey,
Look, I'm
not
glad
the
to have
chief
you
of
here.
staff.
Yeah. So we gotta have a chief of staff around here.
Yes,
you
yes.
know,
I
yes.
loved him from day one, though. I met
yes.
at the,
And
when
I
met him
want to
at-
say too,
Yes.
thank you, Karen. I appreciate you.
Yes,
seriously,
yes.
Because
I'm be his Bonnie Fife.
Yeah.
He Andy and I'm Bonnie Fife. You know, he really is because he just draws her. I mean, when I come in here on Sunday, you would think it's a party going on in here. It's like about 20 people every Sunday, and it's just family coming to support and hang out with him. That's what I love.
You need that.
Nice. I mean,
very nice.
That energy.
Nephew have people in the booth with him. They all sitting around. They don't move the chairs.
Your mama be lit.
Oh.
Yes, mama come prepared.
Let me tell you something. If you don't do nothing else, you got to tune in for you can see mama. Okay, because mama is like it's the old school. She like that big mama that always been in fam. She like Medea. She is like all of them wrapped up in one. Okay, she'll set you straight. That's all I know.
No lie. Look, the fellas didn't even want to rock without her last weekend. I mean, this Sunday, that's what we do this. We're going to have to wait to start the mind out straight. We need to. We're gonna wait, so.
See, that's what's up. Yeah, yes.
That support is so important. I love that. Yeah.
You know what? We're going to do something different. We're going to, Marjorie, just take us out any way you want to. Close us out.
You can close us out with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right. When a man's ways please the Lord, he makes even his enemies to be at peace with him. And that's Proverbs 16:7. Yeah.
Read that again.
When a man's ways please the Lord, or a woman's ways please the Lord, he makes even his enemies to be at peace with him.
I love that.
I love it. Until next time.
I received that.
Yes. Amen. We'll see you next week on
Vision and Purpose
Media Productions. The show is Badass Us.
That's right.
Thank you all.
Okay.
Badass Us. I went ahead and did what you said since it's on her mic. Badass Us. Okay. That's who we are.
I think we're still on, Karen.
Yeah,
okay.
that's what I'm saying. This is how we supposed to end. Okay. And, I know.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Until next time, you know what I say. Stay in your vision, stay in your purpose, and God bless.